I've been playing Pokemon for a few years now, and I have some pretty strong opinions on Pokemon, their merch, their games, their anime. Just a lot of the stuff about Pokemon I have some pretty strong opinions about. Like, for example, my favorite Pokemon. None of you guys are gonna agree with this, but Mudkip and Swampert, these two are my goats. I played a bit of Pokemon Emerald. I finished the game a few times. I remember doing a Nuzlocke. I want to do that again sometime. But yeah, Mudkip and Swampert are two of my favorite Pokemon. I don't think a lot of you are going to agree with that, but that's just one of my hot takes that I'm going to be explaining in this video. Next, my least favorite Pokemon. Oh my god. I'm getting riled up just thinking about it. This Pokemon makes me genuinely want to die inside. This Pokemon, Meganium, I hate Meganium so much. Meganium is ugly, Meganium is weak, Meganium is the worst starter in the entire Johto region. Meganium sucks. It sucks in Gold and Silver, and it sucks in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Meganium is awful. Meganium, and no matter how many times my friends could try to convince me that Meganium is cute, Meganium is not cute. Meganium is an ugly green dinosaur. Another hot take that I don't think you guys are gonna agree with at all is Pokemon Sun and Moon and the Sun and Moon anime. They weren't really that great in my opinion. I know a lot of my friends really liked Sun and Moon. They liked the Sun and Moon anime. I didn't really care for it. I thought the anime was just too slow, and the games just, I don't know, man. I just didn't really. The starters were mid. I guess Decidueye and Incineroar and Popplio are pretty cool, I guess. Popplio and Decidueye specifically. I think Growlithe and Decidueye are carrying here. But I think Sun and Moon just is kind of overrated in my opinion. Literally no one is gonna agree with that, but that's the whole point of this. It's just my hot takes. I just really dislike the Sun and Moon Generation 7 Alola. But hear me out, like, Alolan Raichu was still pretty cool. Not as cool as Base Raichu from Kanto, but it was still cool. But Raichu is also incredibly underrated. Like, compared to Pikachu, compared to Charizard, Gengar, Mewtwo, Raichu just isn't as popular, and Raichu is just really cool in my opinion. I love Raichu so much. By now I've told y'all about my favorite and also least favorite Pokemon. So now I'm gonna tell you my top 20 favorite Pokemon. Man, you guys, I hope you guys like this list. Anyways, let's get started. Number 1, this is kind of a tie, but I'm gonna say 1 and 2 for this. Number 1 and 2 is Swampert and Mudkip. I've used them in Emerald playthroughs, and they are just perfect. Mudkip is very cute, and Swampert is very cool. Number 3, we have Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is criminally underrated. Compared to Charmander and Squirtle, Bulbasaur is just kind of the least picked, if I'm being honest. Number 4, we have Raichu. Raichu is also pretty underrated. I was low-key rooting for Raichu in the Electric Shock Showdown episode of the Pokemon anime. And I don't know, man, Raichu, I like Raichu, I like his design, I like his attacks, I like the fact that he can learn Dig. Number 5, we have Venusaur. Venusaur is so sick, bro. Venusaur is really underrated. So is compared to Blastoise and Charizard. Especially Charizard, though. Venusaur is just in Charizard's shadow. And I think that's really sad. Number 6, we have Hitmontop. I've used Hitmontop a couple of times. But Hitmontop's design is just so cool. Like, I like the idea of Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, but Hitmontop is a spinning top that fights. That's so cool. Number 7, we have Ursaring. I love Ursaring, dude. Ursaring is a big brown bear, and I like bears. Bears are really fun animals, especially like brown and black bears, you know what I mean? But yeah, I really like Ursaring, and I know that Ursaring doesn't really get as much love as a few other of the Johto normal types, so I like Ursaring a lot. Number 8 is Mareep. You know, Ampharos's little brother, Mareep. Mareep is cute. It is so cute. I want to squeeze him. He's so cute. I love Mareep. Number 9, we have Crobats. Man, Crobat is so awesome, dude. He turned two of the best. He turned like two of the most underrated cancel Pokemon, Zubat and Golbat, and turned them cool. Number 10, we have Breloom. Breloom is so awesome, guys. I love Breloom so much. And he's a fighting grass type. Some of my favorite types in the game. And Breloom is so awesome. He's a really stupid, strong Pokemon. And he evolves from Shroomish. And I also really like mushroom things, I guess. Number 11, we have Arcanine. Arcanine is really sick, dude. I just love Arcanine. He is a beautiful dog that I wish I had. Unfortunately, I'm stuck with a little Australian Shepherd named Lucy who has room temperature IQ, if not lower. Number 12? Yeah, number 12, we have Tropius. Tropius is so sick, dude. Tropius has grown on me ever since I started watching Royal Pair. And the Tropius profile pic is really funny to me, and even though Tropius is like really stupidly weak, Tropius is just cool, you know? He's a flying dinosaur in the Hoenn region. Literally. Like, you can't get much better than that. At number 13, I'd say, is Nidoking. Nidoking, compared to all the other Kanto Pokemon that have been recognized by Game Freak, bro, Nidoking just doesn't get enough love. Like, by the community, they get a ton of love. Like, and I believe that it's well deserved. But by Game Freak? No, Game Freak has forgot about Nidoking. Like, give my boy some love, bro. He deserves it. Number 14, I'd have Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet is so stupid looking, and that's why I love him so much. I love stupid looking Pokemon because I think it's so silly to me that they exist. And that's why I have Wobbuffet so high. Number 15, I'd say is Dragonite. Dragonite is really cool. Dragonite's a classic, man. Like, you don't really get much better than Dragonite. It's the only dragon type in Gen 1, besides its pre-evolutions. And I think it's I don't know, man. Dragonite gets quite a bit of love, and I think it's really deserved. Number 16, another dragon type Pokemon, Flygon. Flygon is my favorite dragon type in Gen 3, besides Rayquaza, but unfortunately he didn't make the list because I didn't have enough spaces. But yeah, Rayquaza, and Rayquaza's pretty cool, but man, I love me some Flygon, bro. Flygon is so awesome. You don't get much better than Flygon, man. Number 17, this is a bit of a weird card. I really think no one is going to agree with this at all. And when I mean no one, I mean no one. Number 17, we have Dustox. Yes, Dustox. Dustox is stupidly weak, but I like its design. That's literally the only reason why it's number 17. I love its design. Number 18, we have another really stupid looking Pokemon, Shellos. Shellos is so cute, man. I know I hate snails in real life. Like, snails are stupid creatures that don't deserve to exist because all they do is eat up crops and grass and make my grass look browner and browner. But this snail is different. He's a cute, derpy snail, and I like him for it. Number 19, we have Kyogre. Kyogre is a legendary Pokemon from Gen 3. I don't think I need to explain. Kyogre is just better than Groudon, and it's not even close. And at number 20, we have Rayquaza. Oh wait, no, Rayquaza did make the list. That's cool. So yeah, Rayquaza is number 20 because it is really, really cool. I like how it's a dragon type, and I like how it's in Gen 3. And that's pretty much all there is to say about that. A couple more hot takes that I have is one of them is that Charizard is overrated. Don't get me wrong, Charizard is cool, and Charizard will always be a cool Pokemon, you know what I mean? But it's just overrated. There's just better Pokemon out there than Charizard. Yeah, like, I like Charizard, but I don't love Charizard. Like, I know he's some people's favorite Kanto Pokemon, but he's really not all that. You know? Like, there's so much better Pokemon. Not just in Gen 1, but just in the entire franchise. Charizard gets way too much love. If I were to make a poll on my channel right now and asked people which starter they picked in Generation 1, I guarantee like 40% of everybody would say Charmander. And I don't even think it's really close. So, yeah, I just think that Charmander and Charizard, they're just overrated, you know? I still like them, but I don't think they deserve all the love. They deserve love, but not all the love, you know what I mean? So yeah, those are all my hot takes. If you disagree with them, then feel free to flame me in the comment section. And if you have a good argument, then I will heart your comment, I'll reply and stuff. So yeah, I really hope you guys liked the video. Please subscribe so you can see me again. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.